Welcome to English Short Stories is designed to improve your speaking skills through engaging, easy to understand tales. Each story helps you practice pronunciation, expand vocabulary, and gain confidence in English. Carl's journey to self-reliance. Once upon a time, deep in a vibrant, green forest, lived a little caterpillar named Carl. Carl was no ordinary caterpillar. He was known all around the forest for his kind heart and willingness to help everyone. From dawn until dusk, he would roam the forest, lending a helping hand, or rather, a helping leg to anyone in need. Whether it was helping the busy ants gather food, guiding the young bees back to their hive, or pulling the little ladybug out of a puddle, Carl was always there. Every creature knew Carl, and they all appreciated his kindness. They would often say, "Carl, you're our hero," and Carl would simply smile, glad to make a difference. One morning, however, Carl woke up, feeling strange. His body felt heavy, his legs were weak, and he could barely move. Carl had never felt like this before. "Oh dear, I think I'm sick," he murmured to himself, shivering in the early morning chill. As the day passed, Carl grew weaker and weaker. He was used to helping others, but now, for the first time, he needed help himself. "Maybe if I call out, someone will come to help me," he thought. So, with a shaky voice, he cried out, "Hello, is anyone there?" He waited, hoping to see the ants scurrying over, or a butterfly fluttering down to check on him. But the forest was silent. The creatures were all busy with their own lives and didn't hear Carl's quiet plea. "I've always helped others," he thought, "and now, maybe it's time for me to help myself." With great determination, Carl decided to gather his strength and do what he could to heal. He remembered how the elder butterflies had once told him about the healing leaves near the river. Slowly and painfully, he crawled inch by inch, determined to reach the riverbank. The journey felt endless, and every step was a struggle. But Carl didn't give up. He focused on his goal, thinking of the beautiful days he would spend helping others once he was well again. Finally, after what felt like forever, Carl reached the riverbank. He found the healing leaves and nibbled on them. Slowly, as he rested, Carl felt a sense of peace. He realized that while he might be alone right now, he was strong enough to face this challenge on his own. Over the next few days, Carl continued to rest by the river, eating the healing leaves and soaking up the sunlight. His strength gradually returned, and his spirits lifted. The other creatures eventually noticed he was missing and came to check on him. When they found him, they were surprised and touched by his courage. "Oh, Carl, we didn't know you were sick. You're so brave to have come all this way on your own," they exclaimed. Carl simply smiled and replied, "Sometimes we have to be our own heroes." From that day on, Carl became an even greater inspiration to the forest creatures. He taught them that while kindness and helping others are wonderful, self-reliance and inner strengths are just as important. And so Carl, the brave little caterpillar, continued to live on, stronger and wiser, spreading kindness and courage to everyone he met. This story teaches resilience, courage, and the value of self-reliance, making it inspirational and eye-catching for readers.